All right, this is the smart combo smoke detector, carbon monoxide detector. This is a hardwired system. However, it still has a battery backup that it can run off of if you just want to install it independently as a battery operated alarm, you can. However, I'm setting this one up as a hardwired with the backup installed. Now, this detector I got this to replace a bad smoke detector in my already existing old smoke hardwired system. My old system was 25 years old. This is what we had. Now, this new one does a lot more than this old one ever did. For instance, this new one Bluetooths to other units if I had them. So if you have more of these and you're replacing your whole hardwired system, this would be a cinch to set up, because essentially it's a few button pushes, it pairs, and it talks flawlessly. And on that talking note, this thing talks. Not only does it make a very shrill, loud alarm, it talks to you both in English and French, telling you what's going on. So that's great, because my old system just beeped and flashed, when this one flashes too, but you had no idea what happened. With this one, it can tell you if there's just too much smoke in the house, and it has an alarm for that. It can tell you if your CO2 is creeping up. So there's all kinds of neat things this is capable of doing. I only regret that I am not replacing the entire house's system, because I think it would be pretty neat to have so informative and talkative alarms, so no more guesswork on what's happening. So there's one drawback I think is a drawback. It's not a big issue, and that is the location of the battery backup. And you have to take it down, and we have it already disengaged from the base, but you have to flip it over so we can see. And you can see that right here is the battery container. So it takes two AAA or AA. So you have to take off the whole machine. It has a quick connect attachment, so putting it up is relatively simple. It's just a snap. Well, it's simple in idea. And then you just push it up and twist, and you've got a solid alarm. Now, although, as I mentioned, this is not connected smartly to my other alarms in the house, it does talk to them in case of an alarm. So if the fire alarm goes off in another room, it will alert this one, and vice versa. So and we will do this when we test the fire alarm button, it will set off the entire rest of the house. So in the instructions and directions, or I should say description of this product, it always just said that, you got to have the whole system for this to work, da 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 da. So I was afraid that I would buy this, do the hassle of uninstalling this thing, rewiring, and then this not talk to the rest of the old machines. It does. So if you have an old machine that's chirping for no reason and driving you nuts, you can replace it with this, and it will still talk. And we're going to hit the test button on this so you can hear how loud and obnoxious it is, and it does set off the rest of the home. You can see the flashing and the talking. So really great alarm. It works with old systems, and if you can, and that's the That's the carbon monoxide sound. You can see the different chirping noise. So really cool. And even with the carbon monoxide alarm, it is alerting and activating the other old alarms. I can hear them going off in the rest of the house. So great system. I'm so thrilled that it works with an old, existing, super old 25-year-old system with no issues.